Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ascendancy. We are back, another episode, and we're gonna continue with our maps. Let's take the time and ID all these maps right here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave a stack of transmutes and a stack of alts and some augmentations over here. And alright. So looking at these, which one looks like the most fun? More life poison on hit, inhabited by range monsters. Range monsters is probably the most annoying one. This one's probably the most annoying one. More damage, the thicket map. Let's do the cemeteries first. I do like playing on cemeteries, so let's do this map. I have some stuff here, but I'll just sell that real quick. Do we have a goal for today? I do have a goal, but it's kind of RNG based, in the sense that I kind of want a level 3 map or tier 3 map to drop. Whether that's gonna happen or not, I don't know. But let's just call that the goal for today. Let's hope for a tier 3 map. Otherwise, you know, it's just collect some currency. The 5-link dream is still alive. We just need to have enough money, you know, to get that 5-link. And at this point, I don't think I actually, or I don't think I should be buying the 5-link, since I can. It's a pretty specific 5-link that I want, right? I want to craft my the Restless Defiance, and I want to 5-link that. Oh, okay. And once again, like before, we are playing my version or my rules of Hardcore Light. I actually don't have the wheel thingy ready at this moment, but okay. Basically, I don't want to die, right? So gotta be very careful here. Okay, where's the... Oh no, I disconnected! Oh. Wow. There was some big lag spikes right there. I don't know what happened. Ooh! What's hurting me so much? Oh, Essence Drain. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Got her. That was a little scary. Okay, what's going on? What's with the lag spikes? My game is frozen, right? Or is that just me? Hold on. My memory is getting eaten up by something. I'm not too sure what. Just give me 1 second. Close this, close this. Close that. And I guess close that. Hopefully this will be better. If not, I will have to restart the client. Okay, this is no good. What's going on? My game's like completely frozen. Okay, I'm gonna have to exit the map, restart the game, and redo the recording, I think. I'm not getting dropped frames. So what's going on? Okay, let's try again for a couple seconds maybe. I don't really know what's happening here. Well, it looks like we're good now. Oh, we are definitely not good. Okay, this will lead to a death. I can't play like this. 100% cannot play like this. Let's, I'm gonna stop the recording right here, and we'll be back after I restart this or something. I don't know. Hey, how's it, guys? I'm back. I'm back. I don't know if I fixed anything, but we will give it a try. It is lagging. Like, typically when I play in this server... Oh wait, I'm in California. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try again on this map. Nothing much has changed. We did waste the portal, I suppose, but that is bound to happen. I mean, if you run into this is better than dying. Basically, I'd rather lose a portal than die. Right? Or maybe not. Maybe you guys do want me to die. But I would prefer not to die. I would prefer not to have to veil my items. Currently, obviously, I wouldn't lose my items. Nothing is corrupted just yet. But, you know, after the corruption, that's when the bad stuff comes. So, let's not die. Let's not die unless, you know, it's truly unavoidable. If I can't avoid stupid deaths like this, you know, by not, you know, disconnecting and stuff, you know, I would choose to avoid it. Minimize the risks, right? Minimize the risks. Now, just to show I'm not bullshitting you, that I haven't died since last time, and I should do this at the beginning of every episode. Deaths, the number of times I've died is 66 times. So that's the same as last time, just so that you know, right? The number of deaths since last time is still 66. It's not 67. We have not died just yet. And if I do die, you know, on stream or off stream, I will let you know. I will show you, like, I will start recording the moment I die, right? And then, like, if I was playing by myself off stream, I wasn't recording. If I do die, I will record it and show you the veil, the process, and everything. So, let's continue with this map. So far, so good. What was the mods of this map again? They gain endurance charges and inhabited by range monsters. Okay, so it's not too bad. The fact that it's inhabited by range monsters is kind of a problem because that does mean that you get more alchemists, but it also means you end up with a lot of like sea witches and stuff, which, you know, I don't mind at all. It's the alchemists that are a problem. So like this is fine. You know, ice shot is kind of a problem too, but I don't think I've seen any ice shot archers so far. Mostly anything that, you know, things that are spells or even attacks that deal a lot more physical than they do elemental. I think those are the attacks that really screw me over. Like even now, I mean, we have 4,000 armor and apparently that's 50% physical reduction. I don't know how much of that I actually believe. But hey, if it's actually 50% reduction, I mean, that's pretty good, right? It seems pretty good to me, especially since before when we were fighting Azaro and we had like 4% physical reduction and like no evasion either, like 20% evasion. Right now we have 20% evasion but 50% physical reduction. Seems good to me. You include fortify with all that and Arctic armor, and then you include a golem as well. It seems pretty good. Obviously, without any endurance charges, we're back down to 39%, I believe. But that's just the power of endurance charges, right? And that's what makes the Restless Defiance so good for my build right now. Now this build, it wasn't meant to be using the Restless Defiance, I don't think. I do have a Belly of the Beast. I don't know if that's better. I gave that to Kevin to use for now since I don't need it. But yeah, being able to mitigate damage might be better than just having raw HP. I'm not sure. I think this has more effective HP. And this gives us offensive power too, because we get Onslaught after we lose our charges, which is pretty nice. Okay, now we don't seem to be lagging anymore, but at the same time, I don't really want to jinx it. So let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Things are looking pretty good right now. And I guess this has to do with one of those Path of Exile performance issues. Although I don't want to blame Path of Exile on this one. I've never had a problem with this game before. Like, I know sometimes it does get stuttery, especially with Perandus packs. They did fix that a little. It seems to be a lot better. But this time, I think it was a case of me keeping my computer on for too long. And I have been rendering videos all night. So I think that sort of ate up quite a bit of memory actually, and I think that's what was the problem. Because when I checked earlier, the game was taking 60% of my memory, or sorry, 80%. I don't know if it was actually the game doing that, but 80% of my memory was being used, or was being utilized. Not necessarily by PoE, just by everything in general. But yeah, now when I look at it, it's let's see, it's 60%. So 20% of my memory, you know, fucked off somewhere. I don't know where. I'm assuming that was basically due to me restarting my computer. So, that's a lesson for today. Don't keep your computer on for too long. I think it does, cause some problems. It looks like the map is clear. 26 remain. There must be... Okay, let's start with the boss room and see how many people are in here. I'm not too sure, actually. Okay, gotta be careful of the boss. I will leave him for last. Let's clear all these other trash mobs first. Okay, now we go. I'm ready for you. I'm waiting. Oh yeah, we have pretty good DPS. I was pretty worried earlier on when we were playing, about how good our DPS is really going to be, but after seeing all this, it seems pretty good. Now, I should implement a sulfur flask into my build. I don't know, maybe I would, guarded by magic packs. Okay, let's go back. I still have plenty of portals. But yeah, I want to use a sulfur flask. It'll probably increase our damage substantially. And not only that, we do have the nodes up here. This one, increase effect of flasks. And I think that affects, the sulfur flask as well. We should try and use that before that shit. It deserves to get a nerf probably. So, yeah. Maybe I would replace the quicksilver flask. I don't know. The quicksilvers are pretty useful. But maybe if you're mapping all day, maybe you don't need it as badly. Maybe I can get rid of one of these life flasks. Maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, let's carry some of these around with us from now on. Just so we can roll some strong boxes. I think that would be pretty useful. Since the strong boxes can give us more maps, and like I said, that's our goal, right, for today. Get more maps, get higher tiered maps. And right now, we're not doing a very good job there, so... I mean, okay. I think magic packs are pretty good for map drops. They have good pack density to give good EXP. Well, not in this case. We didn't get any maps, and that's probably it, right? 0 monsters remain. Okay, so that's one more map completed. I mean, good EXP, I suppose. Let's deposit all this stuff. We will ID it later. Obviously, I will sell the chromes. Okay. So let's go for this map, another cemetery. Don't mind if I do. Admittedly, I should invite Xana over into my hideout, but I did want to get Vacant and Vorichu to level 6 first before I invited Xana, so that's why I'm kind of waiting. And I always keep Arion. I think it's good to get Arion to level 8. I don't think I ever will, but I will, I will make an attempt at that. So this map has 20% monster life and monsters poison on a hit. Ooh, a tier 3, there you go. And another map, but it's a tier 1 map, not that good. But we did get a tier 3. So that is good. If we can expand our tier 2, tier 3 map pool, that's what I'm hoping for this episode. Oh, Tora. Okay. I always mix up Tora and Xana. So when I do see a Tora, I'm like, oh, a Tora, and I'm like, oh wait, no, a Tora. She's not that fun. This is one of the more annoying masters to do. And one of the more rippy masters to do, actually. The Den, especially. There's a lot of pack density. It's kind of like fighting a Perandus pack. And the likelihood of death, the likelihood of our rips are pretty high. To me, that's not good news. To the people watching, I feel like a lot of people now might be rooting for my death. Just so that I can veil something, right? So I can corrupt some of my items. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see. And right now, this is sort of like a test to see whether I want to play like this. From now on, this 8 hardcore light is what I'm calling it. or Emnix's version of hardcore. I don't know if anybody plays like how I do, where you know if you die you veil an item. If that item is already veiled, you delete that item. I mean, I only thought of it very recently, and people would ask, well, why don't you just play hardcore? I cannot re-level that character. Oh! Okay. Okay, that was a little close. That was a little close. What happened? Why did I take so much damage? They're attacking a lot faster, that's one thing. Okay, I need some flash charges, that's for sure. I need to thin them out too. Oh, oh, they hurt. Okay, let's walk away for a second. Let's kill these packs. Just thin out the hurt a little. Okay. Is that pack still alive? It is. Okay, let's use a Veiled Lightning Strike and get away. Hopefully that'll kill a few of them. Let's use another Veiled Lightning Strike. Okay, there's like a unique monster and a yellow monster in here. I think that's why I'm having so much trouble here. Alright, it looks like the pack is smaller now. Oh, and there's a haste monster. Yeah, it's giving increased critical strikes, that's why. Alright. See, just because I'm now more scared of dying, it's making the game more exciting for me. And not only is it making more exciting for me, I feel like as a player I'm playing smarter, you know? Trying to avoid all the bad situations that could potentially happen. Simply because I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Oh, ghosted it up. That's nice. Whoa! That was a lot of damage though. And a lot of nice drops. Actually, I can't really tell. I just see a sea of yellow. Okay, let's go back and see what drops we got. Let's open this up. The ring, a lot of currency. Okay, and I will go back. Let's open this too. No jewelry. Kinda sucks. You know, you always hope to get some rare jewelry from the jewelry boxes. Let's go back and deposit. Let's actually ID this one. Ah, no, forget it. I'll ID this. Perandus Blazon. I don't have any room for more uniques. Here. And we actually got quite a few maps so far. Namely, we got one tropical island. We got a ghetto, which is tier 3. And we got a dungeon, which is tier 1. Okay. So now we have one tier 2, one tier 3. Let's put that here. Back we go. Let's take all our loots. There you go. Let's do it like this. Back to farming. Now this map, honestly, this map should not, like, this should not be hard. I don't want to brag or anything, but this map should be pretty easy. I might be jinxing myself doing this, but you know, 20% life chance for them to poison or hits poison. That doesn't seem too bad, but you never know, I suppose. Corsair sword. Honestly, do I go back again? I know I shouldn't. It's really not efficient to do this. I should just ID what I need to, and then um, and then and then just, you know, take back one inventory's worth of stuff. But I mean, why not, right? This is fine. We're being pretty quick. At the very least, we're not identifying items like as we go back to town. Putting it all into one inventory and IDing it later is my way of being more efficient. So now, if you're coming into this episode and you just want to see, you know, what items they pick up, and I kind of understand that, you know, a lot of this game is about, ooh, a 6-socket. You wouldn't be able to see the 6-socket jobs, the unique jobs and stuff like that, but if you want to see just the jobs and the currency that is made on this episode, I think what I'm going to do from now on is I'll just deposit all of that into, you know, a single tab, and then at the end identify all of it and then sort through it all. So if you just want to see, you know, the item drops and stuff like that, skip to the end. I will ID unless there's not enough in the tab, in which case I won't ID. I think from now on I'll ID stuff every 2 episodes or something like that. Basically at the end of each day, and that way I can ID maybe like 2 tabs worth of rares or something like that. That would be pretty good. So Arctic armor. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Now we're actually farming pretty fast. Obviously this is a tier 2 map, so damage doesn't, you know, we're not getting killed, just not too much damage. We're basically, it's like farming ledge right now. It's farming the ledge. The boss is a little difficult. He does a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad at all, actually. You know, he hits like a little baby, actually. So all of that is okay. We'll see how good this build really is once we get to later levels, later tiers of maps. It's possible that we can only do mid tiers, like, you know, tier 7, tier 8 maps. Once we get to the higher tiers, tier 10, tier 12, maybe we'll have a lot of trouble. Actually, I know we're gonna have a lot of trouble, but just being able to do mid-tier maps, I think I would be satisfied with that, especially since this is a build that I just sort of winged it, right? We didn't really theory craft, we didn't really think about how to survive, how to do damage. We just did whatever. So, alright. Another tropical island. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but I'm looking for tier 3s and tier 2s right now. Typically the suggestion is to build up a map pool first before you actually do higher tiers. It's more efficient for your EXP, and it is also better for you in the sense that you won't end up dropping map tiers. You know, you'll be doing tier 3s. Well, typically this is for really high tiers. You would be doing like tier, I don't know, tier 16 or tier 14, and all of a sudden you have to drop down to like tier 11 because you don't have much of a map pool anymore. And by that I mean, like, you used up all your maps and you don't have currency to buy more. You never found any through drops. So the typical recommendation is, you know, build up a healthy map pool. Have like, you know, 10 tier 10 maps before you move on to tier 11, or build or have 10 tier 11 maps before you move on to it. But you know, what we're doing right now is just like, the first tier 2 map we see, we're going to run the tier 2 map. The first tier 3 map we see, we're going to run the tier 3. This is just in hopes that we can jump up to higher tiers faster. I'm not too sure if this is the way, but that's how we're going to do it. Ooh. Okay, I think we cleared most of the stuff on this map here. Oh, never mind. Let's get into the den. Okay, we gotta be careful here. This might actually be kind of rippy. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. What do I see? Okay, so far so good. Oh, there's only 12 monsters in here. Okay, I expected like 40 monsters or something like that. This is no problem. Okay. Easy. Remaining 40 monsters remain, so there's quite a few remaining, and I don't think they're all in the boss room. I must have missed something. Let's take a look over here. Huh. Okay, let's go inside, I guess. Maybe they are in here? I highly doubt it. There cannot be 40 mobs in here. I would be able to tell. Shoot, maybe there are. It looks like at least 30 mobs. No, this is not 40, is it? Oh, it was. Okay. Alright. We did clear the map. Filled our inventory. Problem is we only got one map. Kinda sucks. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna pull this tab to the front so I can deposit everything in here. Like this and that. And like this. Okay, and then I will pull up another tab. Put up in front as well. And I will put some more. I guess I'll put a map here. Okay, so that is cleared. What is the time? It's only been 20 something minutes, so I can actually do one more map. So we will do our last tier 2 map. A little sad, really. That we've only been getting this many map drops. And really, what I want to do is I want to do more Xana maps. That's probably the way to get higher maps. Level up Xana. I will do that eventually. Maybe not just yet.
Yes, what is
Oh shoot!
So there you are.
It just turned 8 o'clock or something.
Yes, what is
Okay, so after I do have to do the dailies. I do the dailies off stream. I don't think anybody actually wants to see me do dailies. Nobody likes doing dailies. It's pretty boring, to be honest. Alright, Thicket. Monsters deal 54% extra damage as lightning, and they poison on hit. That might be pretty bad. We'll have to see. Now, one thing that we do have to look into is completing our Izaro challenge. We still haven't done Merciless Labyrinth. Mostly because I'm really scared. I actually don't know what would happen if I fought him. The chances of death is really high, so now that I'm doing, hardcore light, I kinda want to be fully prepared before going in. I feel like he could one-shot me. So I think I will wait a while. Oh, maps. A lot of maps. 2 maps. A tier 3? Double tier 3s. Excellent. Excellent. We have definitely hit our goal milestone kind of thing. We have met our goals for today. Met our quota of new maps. And I mean, we're making some decent currency too. That does help. Or that doesn't hurt. Man, the Thicket map is pretty annoying. Simply because there are so many different little turns everywhere. I don't know if I actually enjoy doing it. But I remember last time I did the Thicket, it just felt like a really big place. So maybe you end up fighting more mobs? Maybe? It just felt like a really dense area. In terms of pack size, at least. Not this time around, though. This time around feels like I'm running through a lot of nothing. Maybe it was just RNG. RNG's is smiling down on me last time. And I mean, that's a lot of this. That's a lot of the games I play. Actually, a lot of it has to do with how well RNG's treats you on that day, right? If you get screwed by RNG, and for those of you who don't know, RNG means random generator, and that's basically the random events that happens throughout the game. Sometimes, you know, with a game like Space Food Truck, which I think the episode has been released yesterday, with a game like Space Food Truck, a lot of the RNG comes from random events happening at the beginning of every turn. Another tier 2 map, nice. And in this game, it's more like, you know, the random drops that you get, or the random map mods you get, stuff like that. Pack sizes. So, you know, I actually play a lot of games that have just a lot of RNG, and I actually enjoy that. I know some people out there don't. They're like, oh, this game's unfair, it's too much RNG. You know, it's different strokes for different folks, right? Okay. But yeah, if you enjoy those kinds of games, you know, it's just a different kind of enjoyment. Just seeing what the game can throw at you, and try to fight through it. I guess games that are heavily RNG dependent aren't good for people who easily get maybe stressed out, since, you know, you typically run into all sorts of bad situations. And also games that are heavily RNG dependent aren't for people who like to gamble, right? I mean, if you're easily addicted to that feeling of winning through like gambling and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna shut up for a second. It looks like I'm gonna die. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Okay. But yeah, like a lot of this game, you know, you feel very rewarded by the RNG the game throws at you. So if you get easily addicted to that stuff, you should be careful with this game. Okay, what's going on? Is there like a rogue Exile? What's going on? Holy shit. Whew. Maker of marvels. Oh my god. Mirror image? Ooh, that hurts. Ice shot. No! No! No, fuck off! Hell no. Run. Okay, got some flash charges. Seriously, this guy is tough. This guy is real tough. Oh my god. Gotta be really careful with him. Is he dead? You know what? He might be dead. We might have cheesed it a little. The chest is open. Okay, let's go take a look. Where's the boss? Is he still alive? I mean, I'd be a little sad if he was dead. Oh, he is definitely not dead. How the heck do I do this? He just does so much physical damage. I think I'll have to wait until I have more flash charges to come back and take a stab at him. That boss is very rippy. Oh man. Ice shot, man. It's a good skill. I actually want to make a character and build it around ice shot. It feels like such a good skill. Yeah. And just looking at that character, I mean, it's just more reason for me to want to build an ice shot character. God, that was so scary. Alright. Let's kill this guy and then we'll go back for it. Alright, let's try for it. Pop my flasks. Oh god, there's... Oh, shit! Oh man, this is insane. Something like this really gets your blood pumping. Oh man. That's just what happens when you don't have enough well, one, I do not have a chill flask. So that does, cause me some problems. And number two, I do not have enough armor, I suppose. Because he's doing a lot of physical damage. That's my guess. Alright. Fortify. And I feel like there's a lot of burst damage going on because of the siege ballista. Okay. Okay. This guy's like half HP now. Okay, gotta get out when he drops the siege ballistas. Oh! That hurts. Okay. Out. Out. Oh man, this is the scariest fight ever. I'm just slowly chipping away at him. Ooh. Tough fight. Okay, I need more flash charges. But believe you me, I want to kill him just as much as anybody. Alright, going for it. Gotta kill the ballistas. Oh, two of them is pretty bad. Alright, alright, more flash charges. I think more. I need to fill up on the granite and basalt flask before I run into him, I think. I just need that armor. It's too important to not have. So. Alright, I think that's good. Let's go back and go for it again. Where are you? Manning up. Fortify. Please. Oh, I did it.
I need more mana.
Oh, I did it. That is a hard fight. That was tough. It was very tough. Okay. Let's reward ourselves by actually going back to town and depositing all this crap. Oh, man. So more maps here. Okay. There you go. Take all this stuff. We did it. We did it through sheer patience. It's a good thing I didn't play like if I wasn't playing, if I wasn't scared of dying, I would have just ran my face into him over and over. And the fact that it's a map does help a little, right? I don't want to lose my portals. But I would have ran my face into him this time, played patiently, and that's the key to surviving. In Path of Exile, it might sound like, and it sounds kind of bad, but the key to surviving in Path of Exile and playing well in Path of Exile, one is to have a good build. Obviously, you need to have a good build. If you don't have a good build, things do get a little bit harder, which is partly the reason why I'm having so much trouble. I don't really have an excellent build, or not even a mediocre build. It's below standard, or below average for sure. But number two is you need to play patiently, right? When things look bad, you need to know when to retreat. I mean, I'm sure there's an Art of War quote somewhere in there, but I'm not the one to quote it. I'm not the one who knows it, so okay. Whew. Oh man, that got the blood pumping. That was exciting. I need to take a sip of my tea. Okay. How much of this map is left? I don't think there's much left, really. Over here? Okay. Oh, excuse me. I need to blow my nose. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the mic real quick. All right, all better. I'm back. Remaining 24 monsters remain. That's probably in the boss room. Now, I don't exactly remember who the boss is in the thicket. So we'll have to wing it again. Every time. All the time. Just winging it.
Too much clutter.
Alright. Oh, this is the spider, isn't it? Or is it the Rain of Arrows guy? It might be the Rain of Arrows guy. It's the Rain of Arrow guy. Oh my god, he does a lot of damage! Holy crap. Is that another tier 3 map? Okay, that's good. Whoa. He hurts. Okay, but we killed him. We got him. Game over, man. Game over. The plate. Let's go back. And deposit all of this. And that's probably everything in this map. Yeah. Okay, so these 3 maps we did end up getting quite a few rare, so I will go through a little ID session. Let me just sort things a little bit better. Like this. This and this. Let's move the belt over here. The ring over here. Okay, now let's take all the 6 sockets and chromes and stuff. Let's do that first.
At your service.
Wait. Sell that. Take this. Oh.
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom.
Sell that. And then just a little bit of organization here. So it looks pretty when we ID it. Okay. So let's start with, I guess, all the random items. So let's ID all this stuff. Like that. And let's take a look. That's a chrome. That is not all that good. This isn't that good either. This is no good. Wow, this has a lot of evasion. It has some life. It has some resistance. I mean, maybe you can sell it. Uh, price? I don't know, like 2 fusings? Maybe? It doesn't have enough resistance, and it doesn't have enough life. It just has a high evasion roll. I'll lower the price later, but maybe it can sell. I doubt it, to be honest, but let's give it a try. This is no good. This thing... I mean, it has crit. Let's try selling it for 2 fusings as well.
Happy to share my hard-earned
Let's sell all this. Honestly, I don't really know the prices. I hope you recognize that. I'm just guessing what I would sell things for, and if I do get something out of it, I mean good. I was gonna vendor it anyways, right? Okay. This is no good. Oh. This dagger has interesting stats. Let me take a look. Can you craft physical damage on it? You could. Flat physical. And it's crit attack speed. Low crit, low attack speed, obviously. But it might be worth something. See, if this was a claw, I would definitely go for it. This is a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, I'll try selling this too. I have no idea. I'll price it afterwards. I have no idea what to price it.
Happy to share my
So
hard-earned
let's sell these. And then this is no good. Nope. 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 94. No resistance is no life. I don't know if anybody wants to buy that. Elemental bow, thicket bow. I don't know how good those rolls are. Let's just sell it. I don't think it's that good.
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom.
Nope. 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 Nopes. I don't know, maybe a couple alts. Like 3 alts. Obviously with these items, by the way, if you're interested in them, just let me know. If it's a viewer coming asking me for it, just let me know you're one of my YouTube viewers. I'll give you a bro deal. These things are already pretty cheap. These things are like, they're cheap already. I'm just looking for anything really.
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom.
And I mean, they're not high base items either, right? If you want it, I can give it to you for free. I really don't mind.
Ask away.
Otherwise, I would just vendor it for like a couple alt scraps. Right? That's how much it's worth to me. Okay, so now let's look at IDing all this jewelry. Okay, this one sucks, so I'm gonna put it into the chaos recipe. This one has no resistances, has no life. Goodbye. This is one of the uniques, so I'll just randomly put it somewhere. What is it? Socketed gems, level 20 cast on death. Okay, yeah. So this is the suicide build. The belt. The belt's okay. As life as the life and armor rolls are too low, but it has a decent resistance roll, so I'll keep it. Maybe, you know what? I'll sell it. Maybe somebody wants it. I'll sell it for like 2 fusings again, I guess. It has a high cold resistance roll. That's about it. It's like a resistance belt. That's all. This one is not that good. So into the chaos list you go. We got ourselves a nice little map pool over here. Quite a bit of currency. Let's deposit all this currency just to see how much we got. Now, I'm not too sure how many alts I started with or how many augmentations. From now on, I will keep 10 and 10 over in my inventory. So let's say this is how much I made. Plus a few maps. So, a tier 3, a tier 1, a tier 2, another tier 3, another tier 3, another one, and a tropic island. Okay, so that from the looks of things, next time around we're actually going to be doing tier 3 maps. We have 4 tier 3 maps, and we started with I think 3 tier 2 maps, right? So this was a pretty good session. We got quite a bit of currency as well. Let's take all this currency and deposit it into our main currency tab. There you go. Oh, this goes into in here. And we're looking good. We're looking good. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/emnixplays for any updates on new videos and live streams. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.